Hey everyone, welcome to the MatMadik cast channel. I'm back. If you haven't seen my last video that I just reacted to, I just said I was away for a week over health issues, but I'm back. Now, elephant in the room. Last voice play reaction I gave, or the last one that was like the biggest one I did was We Don't Talk About Bruno, and of course I mentioned something about Jeff's hair looking grey, and of course a lot of people start to kick off in the comments, and of course saying don't insult my beloved Jeff you, and I was like all right. Then of course I also said what did I also say? I said what's the boy's name? Caesar looked like Sideshow Bob. Camp, great by the way, and by the way, grey hair is a sign of respect in my opinion. But anyway, let's say I also said Ellie was bald. Of course, anyone can see that, and he referred to himself in the song. I said that in response to that, for that matter. What else? Oh, I said Lane looked weighty. Now, not only am I going to keep saying that, I'm also going to say that I'm fair game. Case in point, I've got a nice McDonald's hairline right here, as you can see. So, feel free to call me Baldy Locks, alright? Right. Alright, so now that's out of the way, we can all grow up and understand that a joke is a joke. And but for that matter, I respect these guys. Now, let's just jump right into business, shall we? But feel free to unsubscribe if you're that thin-skinned. And yes, by the way, my middle name is Lloyd. You probably can guess what my first name is. Anyway, yes, and it means grey, so I'm all for it. All right, now down to the matter at hand. You're my best friend, VoicePlay. That song, where is it from? All right, I don't remember, but feel free to let me know in the comments. Let's just jump right into this. It's featuring Deejay Young, and I think that's Jay Nunn in the background. And I understand one of you said that he's returned to the fold. If that's the case, please let me know when he's expected to actually make a return and sing with the guys. And if that's a red herring, then oh well. I'll always remember Jay Nunn. But yo, Deejay Young, one thing I can say about this man, just like my singing teacher would advise me, well, my classical operatic singing teacher would tell me in the UK, imitate women. Apparently it's a technique that can bring a lot out of a good old mixed voice, and I think Deejay Young utilized that technique very well from the last time I remember, because he's an exceptionally strong tenor. The timbre of his voice is like a lady indeed, and that's not a diss saying that he's anything he doesn't identify as, given the current climate. No, it's just saying I think he's the strongest tenor in the group, even stronger than that. Oh my god, I forgot the name of the big guy. This is what happened when you don't react for a while. The big guy with the beard, he had a heart surgery, I believe. He's married to a guy, and his husband looks pretty cool, by the way. I gotta say, in that countryside song they did outside a barn, he showed up. Do you know what I'm talking about? The guy with the beard. Christian Stromberg. You know what I'm talking about. I say he has a squeaky voice, and that sometimes triggers you. Fine, I'll say tinny voice. Anyway, there's a guy who is in VoicePlay before. You know what I'm talking about. I just forgot his name for some reason, and he's a very strong tenor. He has a very nice pinch, if you will, on the high notes. But Deejay Young, all right. His voice is quite silky in that regard, and I think he's the strongest. But let me know what you think, people, and let me know what you think about my personality. It's what it is, and feel free if you, if you want to give me a break or an unsubscription, that's fine. Now we've gotten all that stuff out of the way. Let's let the song play. These guys, fabulous. I wish I could grow some hair here. What did I just say? It's silkier. Ooh, you make me live. Brilliant. I just hear the kick going off right there and the bass kicking off at the same time. Jeff and Lane together are the foundation. One is an actual bass singer, and one is the foundation. with the beats. I just realized that the other day, and I heard a song you probably know from one of my older reactions. That I just realized what songs sound like without Lane. As much as I say, why doesn't he shine more? He is shining. The song without a beat, surprisingly, can be surprisingly lacking of something. You could just feel like you just turned out a light in a room or something without Lane. You can still see, but it's just one light is missing and you could just tell. But anyway, I think I'm starting to remember what this song is. All right, let's wait a second. Wait. This is a 10-month-old piece. Jane Dunn, did he leave and then come back? And is he in the group now? But the fact that this is 10 months old show that he's actually returned. Sorry. Anyway, let's just let the song play. I know this song. Yeah. I forget who he's from, but I also want to know, guys. Sorry, just one last thing to get off my chest. While I remember, are these guys in the charts? I know about the YouTube community that Bruno's song got 1 million+ views, and I love these guys. But it'd be great to turn on the radio and catch these guys. Are these guys on the radio? Are they in the charts? Let me know. I somehow hadn't gotten around to finding that out. Oh, you're the best friend that I ever had. I've been with you such a long time. Oh, sorry. This is something that he did right there. That was just so nice. I probably can't do it now because of my whatnot. But anyway, his voice. He just came up long. He just came off that note very lightly, and then he just clinched on the end. I think that's the last time I'm going to stop for just long ramblings. All right, let's just hear that, and then I'll let the song play. Listen to this. That I ever had. I've been with you such a long time. Some of you may not notice how cool that is, but if you try it and you're not like a singer, you'll realize quite quickly that that's not very easy to do. You need to have that mixed voice in the pocket so you can just sing in and out of that coloration with ease like Jane does. Anyway. Nice shave. That was funny. They're all moving their mouths quite like they're all being Lane today. And I gotta say, he looked very, Mr. J Nunn. You're looking very chocolatey today. I must congratulate you on that. I think I need a tan myself, or your makeup artist. Anyways, keep going. Even Ellie looked at that guy. It's 10 or something. Sorry. Come on. Is it just me? Did that little beatbox thing that Lane just did just look a bit funny? He was looking at Jeff and he went. It was just a funny little procession of mouth coordination. So this is it. Please let me know if it's just me. I love Ellie, man. He's got that Disney touch that you need. Oh my god, and he's reminded me I should have been wearing my blue lights too. Oh well. The damage to my retina has been done. Wow, these people's they're making all sorts of shapes today with the mouth. That's why I understand why the logo of VoicePlay is that dangling uvula. He looks fresh out of he looks like the snowman from. Now listen, this is not a diss on the guy, okay? So grow up and just let me react, all right? And react to me if you can't stand it. But I think it's cool about me that he looks like one of those 3D characters from the Disney cartoons that they sing about. That they sing songs of quite a few. Who's that? Anyway, Snowman in Frozen. All right, or Lord Farquhar. He has this kind of theatrical expression that is very outstanding. It's a compliment. Anyway, But whenever I pause on a certain frame and just catch an expression, I just love to comment on it. I'm a visually guided guy. Otherwise, I'll just shut my eyes and do reactions if you guys can't take an actual reaction. Anyway. The champion is Deejay Young. As good as Jeff is, it's the other guys around him that kind of help isolate how brilliant his bass presence is. Lane and Jeff are two people that without whom you got no VoicePlay. What do you think? I just think those guys, even though basses are few and far between, and they're not very prevalent in the world, let alone the charts, we ought to be celebrating him a lot more. And again, Ellie, dude, I mean, and also one of you people in the comments let me know that he also speaks Japanese. You're a bag of talents, mate, and you're quite good at using your facial expressions to convey what the song is trying to say. Even though this song sounds like, this song sounds like it wasn't originally written with this theatrical cover in mind, but you still bring it to life. Ooh, I just love the way that these guys choreograph their stuff. I understand Jeff. Thank you for one of you for sending me a video about checking out how Jeff does it. Although to breaking down each vocal part in Logic with different MIDI lines, sending one strip at a time to people, or isolating one voice to an ear with the rest in another ear, so they can understand, rehearse easily, and so on. But by the time they get down to it, they add all these embellishments that makes you wonder when they stop singing in lockstep and when they start adding their personal ornamentation. It's a very brilliant, seamless piece of production. I wonder if it's a case of doing it with one take and then the director saying, "All right, let's do it again this time. I want you to do this and that." But the way they churn out songs so quickly, I can't imagine that they get so fiddly over special details per take. I got a feeling that they've got this whole thing streamlined with a template in a way that they can just churn them out regularly, which leads me to conclude that they're just that talented that they can just put this whole thing together at a moment's notice. So it's like they're one unit in that they think the same way like the Jackson 5, but I wouldn't go that far also because they switch in and out feature artists. So even though the feature artists could come on our recurring ones and they understand how the guys work, excuse me, they must have a system whereby they get the visual illustrate the performance steps down quickly, or just let freestyle components kick in naturally. And I don't know, please, so if there's a video about how he films the videos, and let me know that too, because I understand the audio side. I kind of figure out based on how he said he does it. But even so, the stuff the magic that they add on the day of the recording, I think with each song is a different case. But I want to know how they make these videos, how they move with such smoothness. Anyway, bringing the filters back. It's like that Century 21 video they did where they all plugged in the Matrix with some producer and they're just all beatboxing essentially. I still forgot the big guy's name. Oh well, let's move on. What's going on? Oh, they're all being a guitar. Jane looks hilarious. Oh, so did Lane have something to do with this? Why are they all being Lanes now? How's Jeff looking at Deejay Young? Is he worried he's going to get hit with that megaphone? I don't know, he was just doing his little Disney expression. Jeff and Ellie look the most Disney. What do you guys think? No, like Disney characters. His voice, man. I mean, I think I understand what, again, so just throwing that little tip that my opera teacher gave, just inserting it in the video again, but the whole thing about men learn to sing like imitate women when you sing, it's an interesting technique because it brings out the gentleness of your voice, but you don't sound like a woman. You still sound like a guy. It's just, it enables you to glide. You know what we should call DJ Young? Billy Glide. Right, if you know who he is, anyway. Marvelous. Who is indeed? Wait, who is DJ Young? Yeah, last time I remember that was the name of the channel. Maybe I'll check him out later. Who is that guy? There's another guy out there floating around. I forgot who he is, but he can sing particularly high notes, and he's a bloody hell impressive tenor. The way you got Jeff on this song, Jeff is quite a rarity. Like I said, with bass singers, you don't really catch many Jeffs around there. You can catch many tenors, even great ones that glow like DJ Young. But it'll be great if you can VoicePlay can bring in a few other rare singers, like men who can sing particularly high, women who can sing low and stuff like that. Well, kids even sometimes, who are particularly gifted. Let me know what you think, people. Catch you next time. Peace.